Welcome to the technologycloset.com and our quick shots. In this quick shot, we're going to show you how to get to the startup folder in Windows 8. Startup folder's primary function is to allow certain programs, when installed, to add to the startup folder itself, so that when Windows starts, it will start that program automatically. Sometimes we don't want programs to do that. We must have a way to get in and alter that and change it and remove programs. With Windows 8, Microsoft has taken away that function as it was in Windows 7 and Windows XP. Let's get it back. To do that, we're going to do from the start screen, hold your Control key, Alt key, and hit your Delete key. That'll bring up a menu. Select Task Manager. From the Task Manager, you have a tab called Startup. In here, you will have any startup programs. You may remove startup programs by dragging the program over to your desktop, for example. The next time you start Windows, that program will not start up automatically if you so choose. However, every time we want to manage the startup menu or folder, we have to call up the Task Manager. We're actually going to create an icon on the desktop and pin it to the Start menu. Let's do that. First, let's close down the Task Manager. Now, to get to the startup folder, there is a shell command, and you can run the shell command from the Run dialog box. I have set up this little note. I'll put these notes, by the way, in the note field for the video. We're going to use the shell command for all users. We want to have it in case we have more than one user on here to allow us to get into that startup folder, because each user will have their own startup folder. This way we are allowed to get into the common one. Copy this particular shell command. Go to the Super User menu, right mouse click, select Run. Paste the shell command. Click OK. Here's our startup folder. Now from the startup folder, we want to be able to add and remove programs. We can do that very easily by just simply dragging from the folder to the desktop or from the desktop to the folder. Now to create an icon, we must know where the location is. Well, as you can see up here, this is the actual location of the startup folder. Here's the startup folder icon. If we right mouse click on this icon and select Properties, we get the startup property box. If we select the Location tab, we actually get the location as we saw it over here. Let's right mouse click on that field and select Copy. Now we can close down these windows. Now on the desktop, right mouse click, select New, Shortcut. In the location field, we're going to paste that location directory. We're also going to select Next. The default name will be Startup, and we're finished. Here is our icon. Right mouse click on the icon and you can select Pin to Start. Now if we double click on this icon from the desktop, we get our startup folder. Now let's go to the startup screen, and you can see we have the startup folder on our desktop. If we double click on this from the start screen, we're back to our startup menu. Well, that's it for this quick shot. Please visit us at the website thetechnologycloset.com, and while you're there, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time.